Hello everyone and welcome back to our vlog. Today we will fly from Montreal to Zurich and further on to Copenhagen with Swiss Airlines. It was quite early at the airport, so we had to wait a little bit until the check-in started. But soon enough the check-in counter opened and we proceed for boarding. We will fly in Swiss business class on this flight, and we started off with heading to the Air Canada lounge, which is situated about 5 minutes walk from the security control. Air Canada's lounges is called Maple Leaf Lounge, and this is a really nice lounge here in Montreal, with nice window over the tarmac. And when you sip a little cocktail from the bar that the bartender provides for you, you can even eat a little bit of food. They have a small buffet with both meat and vegetarian options. They also had a small kitchen with cook to order, where you can order traditional Montreal dishes, such as poutine and briskets. The view over the tarmac is just wonderful for a heavy geek as we are. Here you can see this little transportation that they use instead of a bus shuttle to the aircraft. After a nice time in the lounge, it was time for us to head for the gate. It was really close by, about 5 minutes walk from the lounge. Now it's time for boarding for our Swiss flight to Zurich on this Airbus 330. As I mentioned before, we fly in business class, and it shows this little cabin which consists of only 2 rows of business class seats. In front of us there are the first class seating, and in the main business class cabin you have lots of more of the seats. The seats are a little bit dated, but it doesn't matter, because we just want to enjoy this flight together and the food and service on board. Soon enough we roll out and take off for Europe. Now it's time to say goodbye to Canada and Montreal, and see you soon, I hope. And soon we set the course for Europe and over the North Atlantic. We were served starting beverages, and later on the main course arrived, which we were a little bit disappointed of if you compare with the sister company Austrian Airlines. But it was nothing wrong with the service, which was excellent. They had a really nice selection of new movies and series, which I looked at during the night, and it was soon time for breakfast, and we approached Zurich for our connection further on the Helvetic to Copenhagen. We say goodbye to the crew on board this Swiss flight and take the little underground shuttle to the next terminal, and it was time for us to board Helvetic Airlines Embraer 195, which will take us up to Copenhagen. We push back on time. Zurich Airport is a quite small airport and was not so long taxiing until we were on the runway and could get clearance to take off and head over the mountains northbound. This was the first time we fly with Helvetic Airways, which is a daughter company of Swiss. We were served a nice breakfast on board with some bubbles. The flight time between Zurich and Copenhagen is about 1.5 hours. It was soon time for descent and approach for Copenhagen. We really enjoyed to fly with Swiss Airlines, but we feel that the product for long-haul flights is not so good as their sister company Austrian. But on short haul, I must say that Swiss and Austrian is very similar. As we fly with Helvetic Airways, it was really enjoyable and a good business class product, which we really can recommend. And as always, all our journeys are self-funded. We hope you liked this video and see you in the next one.